So with PlayStation State of Play, it's. I think this might have been, what my opinion. I think it might have been a reply to Nintendo's Nintendo Direct. You know, it was kind of weird that State of Play came out of nowhere. But State of Play, PlayStation announced and revealed a couple of trailers on certain games that will be coming out. I think this year or maybe the beginning of next year. But it's a lot of PS5 games that were introduced or maybe exclusives. So me and Simba will be going through maybe our favorite points or our favorite trailers from there. And Simba, before I give my spicy take, how did you enjoy the event, and what were your top takeaways from the event?
Oh, I mean, it was alright, eh?
Yeah.
To be honest, just felt like I just watched 10 trailers with a promotional woman voice talking over stuff. But I think, there were some things in there that I actually really liked. Probably my most favorite one was Deathloop. I think it was near the end.
That looked boring.
Oh, it looks mean. Like,
is this?
It's like I think it like has some kind of like aspects of like time travel or something, or like something about like them dying and they can like change their like path, or I don't know what it is. I'm just going off of what the trailer said. But the reason why I like this game is because I don't know if you ever played this, but it came out, I'm pretty sure it was PlayStation 2 and Xbox. It was Time Splitters.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, Time Splitters, and it's kind of like, every character, because I can tell you there's different characters. Every character has like special ability. Every character has like a bird type of gun, and it's kind of like just like it has like a good story to do with time. And then I think, and then with Time Splitters, like it has like a nice like, like the usual shooter, like free for all, team deathmatch and all that kind of stuff. But I loved like the aesthetic of it, like the way it looked, that kind of graphics and just different abilities. I'm assuming that they'll release. It just really reminds me of Time Splitters, and I played that game like I probably hide that game from the video store like probably 10 times just to play it over and over. I never owned it.
Had a lot of money.
Nah, I was like, this is like my brother's like treat to me for me at the end of the week of a school week. Take me to the video store on a Friday. And
what a nice brother, man. Most brothers normally give their younger siblings a hard time.
Friday was always like my day. I always look forward to. Oh, actually no, it was Thursday because they had specials on Thursday. And Friday was just a normal day, but yeah, it was that game. And I think it was like, there was only 2 games I liked, to be honest, and it was Kenna, the Bridge of Spirits.
Oh yeah,
it looked cool, eh? Like it actually looked really good.
Yeah, good choice. Yeah,
it reminds me of like, because the way that it's kind of like the camera is on her. It's a girl, eh? Yeah, it's a girl. Yeah, the way that the camera's on her, kind of like God of War.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But like a M version or like a PG version, but like still it's cool. Yeah, and it's kind of like what Zelda could look like on a console game. Like if they ever ported Zelda from the Switch to like a PS5 or PC, like to up the graphics, like this is what it would look like. The graphics look so refined and gameplay looks like real cool. Yeah, the other one I didn't really think much of. I got my list here. Just like I think the Returnal looked alright. Looked like a thriller. Kind of like a thriller kind of thing. Yeah. I don't mind that.
Too bad.
That looked kind of cool.
What about Final Fantasy? You didn't accept a remake? Is it like it's a remake, right?
It's a remake. That's why I'm not really. I mean, I like the fact that they're adding Yuffie's story in it. She's one of the support characters in there, which is kind of cool. Yuffie, she's like a ninja. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Like everything else is just like, I mean, I get it, the 60 frames and all that kind of stuff, but it's not something I don't think they should have put this at the end of their State of Play, because that's what they ended off with.
That's for me. I can't like looking at the games and stuff. Like I kind of feel like the creativity of like what games were back then. Like they can't emulate that now. Like looking at the trailers, like I was like, oh yeah, that's alright. Like nothing really like, I don't know. Like, do you find that? Do you see that as well?
What do you mean
Like the creativity of how games were back then. Like, you don't get that with games now. Like, I feel like it's
yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I can't put it into words, but just looking at, like, when I was looking at how you're telling me about all these trailers, I was looking at the trailers as well, and I'm just like, bruh, this doesn't even feel new. Like, it just feels like the same kind of formula. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, that, like, Returnal. When you say Returnal, when I was watching the Returnal trailer, I was like, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, like I hope it could be better. There's also one other game. This game I'm looking forward to is Abe's thing, the Abe's Odyssey. Yeah. But I played that on PlayStation. That was pretty cool.
I definitely did too. That was cool. Yeah.
So I think the new, because there's like, you can now you can, the only difference is because you know how he's trying to save his mates, like, because they're all like slaves, or like they all work for the thing. But like now you can like equip them with like weapons and stuff, apparently. And like you can tell them what to do, or they can attack as well. And yeah, there's kind of like a new mechanic to that strategy kind of game, because it is a strategic kind of game. A lot of puzzles in Abe's Odyssey
platformer. It's like a 3D platformer now.
You know what was interesting in that when they were talking about the game, they said 2.9D, not 3D, but 2.9. How
do you have 2.9D?
I don't know. I think it's like it's a side scroller, but like I guess there's an aspect of 3-dimensional in there, but you're just going side to side. But like you can tell like there's 3D. There's 3D. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. But that's what I reckon. Everything else I thought was shit, and yeah.
You weren't really. Yeah, see, like it's yeah. From my top takeaways from that is that Kenna was probably my favorite as well. That's just like, after watching all and there was that shit, I forgot the name of the game. I got on my list as well. Sifu, the kind of kung fu.
Oh yeah.
Like, it wasn't you didn't see much. It's just a short trailer, but I like fighting, anything martial arts. So it was like, yeah.
Reminds me of like Yakuza, like Yakuza / Watch Dogs, kind of fighting. No,
compare that trash to Yakuza, man. Yakuza way better. But yeah, probably just Kenna and Sifu. Kenna was like, man, I couldn't, like, I had to watch the trailer a couple of times because it's like, bruh, you get the same exact takeaway as you. Look like God of War, but like a PG version, and you got like a female protagonist. And it looks damn cool, man. Like,
cool.
Yeah, like graphical wise and stuff. Like, even though it wasn't like high powered, but it's clean cut, like you said, almost like if Zelda was gonna be Breath of the Wild was gonna be ported over to the PS5. Which I don't think will happen ever.
No, never.
Nintendo never sold to PS5, but I think Kenna is probably what I'm looking forward to, and it's cool because it's being released on the PS4 as well. It's not just a PS5 exclusive,
so we can play it too.
I'm definitely gonna pick that up. So I think it releases in August, somewhere around August. It just sucks that like it's I don't know how to put it. Is that like you should be excited for every game when like when they have this kind of event.
Yeah.
But like there's that dodgeball one that I was like, bruh,
I didn't even know what.
Like, yeah, it's like no offense to the people working on the game, but it's like, man, like, they're running out of ideas, and like that's gonna end up being like that. What's that battle royale game? It kind of reminds me. It's got the same graphics and Hyperscape. That's
yes, Hyperscape.
It's like a fad. It just comes and it goes. So I seen the dodgeball. I was like, bruh, you could have come up with a much better idea than like a dodgeball game. Like, no one's gonna want to buy this. Crazy. But then again, there's kids out there. But Kenna, that's our number one pick for.
Oh, actually, yeah, that looked really well done.
Yeah. And Abe's Odyssey was cool. Like, even though I remember playing Abe's Odyssey, I don't remember clocking it, but it was cool to see it make a comeback and for them to put a little bit more thought into it. And I don't know, you said it was 2.9D?
Yeah, 2.9D. That's what the guy said.
Abe looks 3D to me, but I mean like certain angles, Abe does go 3D, and then after that he does kind of go back to the traditional platform. That's why I kind of wish that they've. I know Ratchet and Clank is coming out later on in the year. I wonder if they're gonna remaster Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter. I don't know. I'm getting tired of remasters, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I think they're kind of riding on that. They're kind of riding on the coattails of nostalgia a little bit.
Yeah, big time. And like, games like that don't stand. I mean, like, they can, like, you know, you have some games who can stand like the test of time, and you know, you have games that are timeless, and then you just have games that aren't. And then no matter how many times you remaster graphics, it's still the same game. Yeah,
that's true. And yeah, it kind of sucks that it's like this year and last year was like the year of the remastered. You know, I think. Well, what's your favorite remastered like game like so far? Like, which game do you think has had the best glow up? I think Final Fantasy VII had the best glow up in my opinion.
7?
Like
Final? Yeah. That and Halo. Was it remastered?
The latest Halo? Yeah. Halo. Yeah. They've come up with.
They're remastered. Yeah.
That's true. I was playing Halo Reach the other day, and bro, Reach looks awesome, even on the Xbox One.
Yeah, man, they're the good remasters.
Anyways, is there anything else you want to add on to the PlayStation topics and before we move on?
I don't know, man. I think they could have done better. It was, yeah. I was expecting it. Yeah, I was expecting it to be like, you know, whoa, like, you know. But it was just real bland.
It's like the ads, bro. It's like the ads. Like, say you'll be in an escalator, and then randomly an ad comes on, like PlayStation 5 announcing a new blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Here's a trailer from Kenna Bridge of Spirits.
And there was just no, like, I don't know, like you compare that to Nintendo, and like, you know, you've got people who've made the game come out and like they're talking about it, or like you actually have someone there talking about the thing, like, you know, it's just different. Like this one's just like a voiceover, and I don't know.
They could have at least had like a video of the guy from the studio, you know, him like explaining this. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's put a little bit more effort in.
I mean, they have the money to do it, but I'm guessing it's just like streamlined. As long as they can put it out and like satisfy people's like wants. It's kind of like Bungie. Did you hear about Bungie?
No, what happened?
They had their new they released the new kind of like State of the Play, but like a roadmap. Like it was called The Road to Witch Queen, and it's detailing like everything that's happening that's reaching.
Oh yes, no, sorry, yeah, I have heard. Yeah, the Witch Queen comes out next year.
Yeah.
What is?
So they're taking out no, this year. I'm sure it's this year.
No, they had to push it.
2021. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Bruh. And like they're taking out sunset, they're stopping sunsetting and everything now. but what's funny, right, is that like when they said it, like in my head I was just like, bruh, you guys are using the same language you guys had when I read the address. They had the same language they had last year. So it's the same jargon, right? They're promising you this, and that, and then it comes to it, and then they didn't deliver. And I'm sick of getting lied to, bro. It's like my first girlfriend, you know, who cheated on me. He kept lying to me. That's what I was annoyed about. I was like, bruh, just speak like, I feel like you should speak plainly, but like they try to like manipulate through these words of, I don't know, man. Because we've played it from when it first launched. It's like we can see right through the bullshit. That's what it felt like. So like, I'm not gonna.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, it sucks because we were heavily invested in the game.
You reckon you'll go back?
Probably, because, bro, I seen a couple of lore clips, bruh.
Nice.
The lore is like with the stuff that's happened, bro. Like you meet Callus's daughter. It's bruh. We should definitely go back just for the story.
I was thinking of going back after I heard about that stuff. I heard about it
Just for the
this
story.
morning. I think I was reading over it this morning.
Bro, it's ridiculous, man. Like how much we've missed. But that's like, it's like when you're tired of being lied to, like you have to put your feet down. You know, you have to tell that girl that you like, but she played on you. It's like, look, it's enough.